Fly! Come on, Barnell, you can do it! That was pretty good.
You're crushing my lungs. If you'd been for real, I'd be totally dead. What's so good about that?
Your evasion time was up by 30 seconds on your last exercise, and you got those glider feathers to move. Stop being so hard on yourself, Barnell. Danger room off. You're here at Xavier's to learn and to develop your mutant gift. Nobody expects you to graduate to the X-Men overnight. So you're sure about this mutant name you're choosing for yourself?
Yeah, it was something this girl called me back in Rotterdam when they would find me hiding under the beer barrels.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Barnell Bowhusk, the Beak. He can't slip between cracks in the brickwork or turn to living light like some of the cooler kids. He's isolated and insecure, and it doesn't help that the school is turning into a fortress under siege since you told the whole world we were all mutants. The Beak. He has a prized titanium baseball bat he's promised to entrust me with. Am I just being sentimental, Professor? No one should feel outcast or alone or ugly, especially not here at Xavier's. Perhaps I should take a look inside the boy's head. Shyness and psychological damage can often be corrected by deleting painful memories. You seem happy, Henry. I have a date tonight. Yes, so do I.
Hi, Hank.
Well, hello, Trish. Rawr. Are you ready for a balloon ride across upstate New York with champagne?
And I'm sorry I'm being such a coward about this, Hank, but I'm calling from Washington, and it's not you, it's me. You're still the same lovely Hank inside, even since you changed so much. But I know you can't help your eyes, but you look at me like I'm prey sometimes, and the Inquirer ran a story about us. The word bestiality was used 3 times. I couldn't do anything to hurt you, dear, lovely Hank, but this could ruin my career as a broadcaster. Oh, God, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, Hank, I'm making such a mess of this. I'm so sorry.
How'd you find me, Jeannie?
Alpha waves. They make your mind glow. Is that yoga?
Zazen, sitting meditation. I got half burned to death and then the flesh was stripped off my arm. All in one day. Kinda maxed out on my healing factor. Meditation strengthens the immune system, flattens out the pain.
That's why you've been up here for 4 days?
Something like that. I've been trying to figure out what that big star is. There, in the middle of Orion's belt. Looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, well, that's because it is a spaceship. After coming out as a mutant on Global TV, the professor has decided to take a surprise vacation with Empress Lilandra in the Shi'ar galaxy, leaving us to deal with the mob at the Institute gates. Maybe I'd do the same if my ex ran his own space empire. It all seems so weird.
What about you, Jeannie? Long climb for a fortune cookie.
Oh, you know. Scott, me, same old, same old.
Forget it. You always belong with that guy, Jeannie. Couple of Dudley do-rights making the world safe for whatever it is this week.
I don't think even Scott knows. I've never felt anything like the feelings Scott and I used to share. And when we found him again, I thought it would all just go back to normal, but he's so different, Logan. I don't know who he is anymore. My telekinetic gifts are coming back, and it's like this big muscle. I feel so strong and alive, and Scott's just somewhere else. I don't know. My head's hollow and I feel really lonely, Logan. And you're my friend. And I wish he would just hold me the way he used to. I wish it didn't matter. I feel like an idiot.
We both know the deal. We always have. It would never work between us.
My students insisted I witness this spectacle. Where exactly should I be aiming these prying lenses, Scott dear? Try your left, a little more towards the huge alien spaceship hovering over the trees, Emma.
We have 5 permanent teaching staff along with field agents. There are currently 152 pupils, all mutants. Behind the wood-paneled walls, beneath the polished floorboards of the Xavier Institute, lies a state-of-the-art mutant location and rescue facility. This entire operation has been secret for years, and you chose now for the X-Men to go public. Is this really wise? Human protests will fade when they see we have nothing to hide and much to offer them. Mutants have lived in fear and cowered behind masks for too long. I sense the tide of history turning. What was it you wanted to see me about, Henry? Shouldn't you be on your date? Oh, I decided that the charms of a virtual autopsy far outweighed those of a romantic balloon ride with myself. Her real body is still in deep freeze, but I made this computer dissection model of the Cassandra Nova entity shortly after she almost killed us all. And what is it, Henry? You cross-referenced Cassandra Nova's DNA with Cerebra's genetic library files, didn't you? Yes, that's exactly right. I wanted to see if we had encountered anything like her before, and... Why does Cassandra Nova have the same DNA as you, Professor? Well, that's because I'm his genetic twin, Henry. It's actually that simple. Charles and I have shared a unique psychic frequency since conception. It was easy for me to climb inside his wonderful brain and take over. Do you get it now? Charles has left the building. I'm Cassandra Nova Xavier. How does it feel to have someone throw upon your soul, Henry? Ugh! What? Are you trying to speak English? Those are supposed to be words. You can barely talk, you freak. Remember when you looked almost human in the mirror? Then it started. The fall from man to ape, from ape to feline. Poor, ugly Henry McCoy. There's no place for you in any mutant future. You're a devolver, zoo animal, stumbling backwards down the tree of life. How does it feel to have someone throw up on your soul, Henry? You're a worthless, failed experiment, and you brought it all on yourself. Is this your special mutant gift manifesting itself, Henry? This slow crawl backwards down the evolutionary spiral? Where will your gift take you next, I wonder? Will you become an insect, a worm, a slithering, incoherent slime mold still trying to charm human women with its awkward poetry? I am a member of the evolved species Homo sapiens superior. I have a doctorate degree. I can turn the periodic table into a dirty rhyme if that's what it takes to get you out. I can't help noticing the litter tray. Hydrogen's a kind of gas. The Big Bang blew out of it. Then came the proton, like... Take your medical degree from its frame, beast. You have no choice. Charles' brain was designed by nature to control the brains of others. I'm sure it can be used to house train a filthy animal. Now, so, take out your diploma and use it to clean yourself from now on. Prove to me you understand the basics of life as a domestic pet.
Dr. McCoy, I wondered if you'd like to accept this... Professor X?
Yes. Get out of here, Barnell! You're right. Every day I wake up and I look in the mirror, and I feel like more of a monster than the day before. Every day. So why not just rip off your face with my teeth? Shall I tell you? Because I believe in art and music and literature and reason. Because I don't believe in the law of the jungle. And because to injure me is to hurt my brother, your beloved professor. Look behind you. Oh, sure, I'm...
Don't do this to me. Don't make me hurt him.
Monstrous child, how could you repay the poor, ugly beast's trust with this?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Charles tried to murder me once, a long time ago. Now that I've found him again, I thought I'd smash his precious dream down to dust and make him watch.
Sorry. No, I'm so sorry.
I have to say, I've seen better on the cinema screen. Evening, Emma, Scott. Why are there so many students out of their beds and running around the halls with cameras? They all want pictures of the Shi'ar flagship. It's not every day most people get to see something like that. Some of the human media have been calling it a provocative display. Let them say what they like, Emma. I'm proud of the fact that mutants were among the first to make contact with extraterrestrial cultures. Our record for tolerating the unknown has always been exemplary. We'll miss you. I know you doubt my judgment. You worry that I'm leaving at a difficult time for us all. But my soul is so weary, Jean. There's been too much death. I know, but don't stay away too long, Charles. I shouldn't need much time. I know I can trust you as acting headmistress, Jean. I'm sure no problem will arise that you can't handle. Well, at least I don't have half the galaxy to take care of. Give my love to Lilandra and the Empire. I will. Imagine the responsibility of all that destructive potential. The power to crack the firmament and extinguish suns. Imagine that in the wrong hands.
So, anybody else want to sneer at my comic book collection? Anybody else want to call me a geek? How about mocking my anime DVDs? Well, anybody want to complain about all the time I spend on the internet or my so-called obsession with mutant culture? Then I suggest you read this awesome book before you even try. See, I'm proud to be a geek. Uncool is the new cool. I'm proud to be weird. I'm proud to be a part of the International Human Army. And the reason I killed Arthur Swift, athlete, moron, and bully, had nothing to do with him being a stereotypical jock. It was mostly because of his big secret. Yes, Arthur Swift was a closet gay, but that's incidental to my cause. Arthur was also a mutant, and these are his X-ray eyeballs. When I join the U-Men and have them implanted, they'll be my eyes. Welcome to a world where the weird are kings. No girl in the hall will be safe from my X-ray. Whose book, The Third Species, was implicated in 2 recent shooting incidents. Solar radiation tied to a recent alarming rise in mutant birth rates. In a high proportion of recorded cases, X-gene mutations occur during puberty. The Olympic athlete who refused a DNA test to determine if his gold medal was the result of an X mutation. Runaway mutant Martha Johansson left a note written in her own luminous blood. Mutant music, mutant styles, mutant ideas are becoming more and more fashionable. I can see into the heads of every newsreader on the planet. Is everyone talking about us? This is Jean Grey at the Xavier Institute. Logan, can you hear me? Loud and clear, Jean. Get the hell out of my personal fantasies.
You want me back at the school?
No, I need you right there in Wyoming. I'm picking up a strong new mutant signature about 56 miles northeast of your position.
I'm on it, sweetheart. How's Henry?
Take a look. This is intolerable. How dare Charles Xavier leave us open to this abuse? And just as we were learning how to implant deceptive erotic images into the minds of our enemies, weren't we, girls? Yes, Miss Frost. Can anyone shed any light on why the professor decided it was a good idea to leave us facing a mob? Jean, dear, the school is besieged. You and I could unplug their central nervous systems in an instant if we concentrated hard enough. Then they'd have a reason to yell. Let's try talking first, Emma. I think they feel safer when they can see our lips moving. You people, please. Xavier's is a school. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are children here who've suffered terrible persecution. Please, you're terrifying our students with this protest. What is this? All this mutants go home stuff is ridiculous. Go home where? We live here. I've lived here since I was a kid.
You're mutants, right? You represent this establishment?
In a way.
So you'll talk to the media? Are you willing to deny that Professor Charles Xavier is training and assembling a private mutant army here, Miss Gray?
Of course I deny it. Professor Xavier isn't even here right now. And it's Gray Summers. This is my husband, Scott. Do you see any weapons here? We save lives, human as well as mutant. That's all we've ever done. Our job is to educate and protect.
But your own bodies are lethal weapons. Aren't you one of the first fruits of Professor X's paramilitary program, Mr. Summers? What kind of teachers wear leather and Kevlar and high-impact polyester?
You'd be surprised. Teachers who need protection against people like these. This is a school. The X-Men is a volunteer rescue and emergency organization.
Unappointed by any recognized agency.
Maybe that's because there are no known mutants in any of the world's governments. After Sentinel machines killed 16 million of us in Genosha, we felt kind of forced to appoint ourselves.
Genosian mutants tried to start a war with the rest of the world.
Enough of this rabble. I'm trying to teach.
How many illegal immigrants are hiding in your... good. You sure are pretty.
She just made me... Emma, I pushed their bliss buttons, Jean. They'll wake up utterly ashamed of themselves. Don't say another word. Even I wanted to do what Emma did, but it was wrong. Wasn't it? I've been leaving the TV on in case Hank's hatred of CNN coverage shocks him out of his coma. Well, there's John Sublime, back in the news after that kid killed a mutant in school. Why are they all going crazy? I tried going into Hank's mind, but it is an empty room. Why Hank? Why would anyone want to hurt him like this, Scott? You're doing great, Jean. Relax. Here. Everybody in the place has the flu, even Logan. If you want Emma and me to check out Sublime, we can go downtown after lunch. Come on, big guy. Come back to us. You say one of Hank's students battered him senseless with a baseball bat. Do we have any idea why? I don't know. The boy's a little unusual, but something doesn't scan.
Magneto, the mutant terrorist leader, one of the millions who lost their lives in Genosha, has become a best-selling T-shirt hero to America's disenfranchised youth. Elsewhere, John Sublime, millionaire spokesman of the trans-species movement, denies that his third species doctrines are behind violence.
Magneto on lunchboxes? Scott, be straight with me. I haven't tried reading your mind. You didn't sleep with Emma when you were both in Hong Kong?
No, I didn't. She kept me awake all night. I pointed out a need for changing attitudes and the widening of the whole man-mutant debate. I've never been an advocate of violence against humans or mutants. All I'm saying is, why can't we be mutants too? Why can't we share the future and become the super beings we all deserve to be? I knew it was you. 21st century medicine says we can. You never should have grown up. Dirty! That room stinks like a chemical toilet since last week. You're sick! Dirty!
There's nothing wrong with me. I'll get you someday. You can't do this. I'm 14 years old. I'll sue your fat butt. I'll get you locked up as a child molester. You tell him to stop looking at me. What's he looking at?
Dear Lord, you gave me mutant babies. After all I did, I gave you my home, and you gave me mutant babies.
She's not what you think. She's not yours. She's not even yours.
She's a dirty infection you brought to the table. Get out of my house. You think I'd want to molest a damn mutant?
I ain't a mutant. What the hell are you? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm not a mutant. Please, Jesus, don't make me a mutant.
Morning. This won't hurt a bit, you freak.
Ah!
Don't let it get away. We need the wings. We need... Kill it! Kill it! Wings! Deafening! This one could totally take hours to sterilize.
Don't hurt me.
Why should evolution be for the few? The strutting genetic elite in their skin-tight outfits and bikinis. Can't we all be an elite? Sure, mutants have special powers, but humankind has radical surgery and new genetic modification procedures. My book is about empowering the difference, celebrating the strange, and about taking that step into a new world. I was already 30 and the president of a successful pharmaceutical business before I recognized my own tendencies and those of others. Sure. And what about your part in the illegal mutant organ smuggling scam we just smashed in Hong Kong? Your species truly is more aggressive than Homo sapiens, and even quicker to persecute and demonize others. We like to model your behavior, you see, to learn from your every move, so we can be more like you. Even the way you sit betrays an arrogance and self-confidence few ordinary humans attain in a lifetime. But no, I don't believe I was ever involved in the kind of atrocities you describe. I can't be held responsible if certain rogue contingents read my books and decide to form outlaw human gangs, or if they twist my body modification philosophies to justify mindless violence.
Oh, stop wasting my time. We closed down your Hong Kong operation and we intend to close you down, you greasy little stain of a man.
Well, as I said, we use only the latest surgical techniques and X-hormone mutagens to release the mutant within. As for you, Miss Frost, your rudeness is as infamous as your ruthlessness in business. How dare you accuse me of bigotry? You master race types sicken me. We'll find proof.
Emma! Broke my nose! Something in my head. Sit down.
You came in here threatening me for my beliefs. You tried to kill me. I had to defend myself. That's what I'll tell the police. See, all we needed to figure out how to make mutants was a steady supply of X-gene donors. Your mutant school will make a fine organ farm supplying the limitless needs of the third species.
Logan, is that Rain I can feel? Our new mutant should be within a few yards now. I can feel her pulse, lingering knots of fear all around her. But she's asleep. No, not asleep. Anesthetized?
Okay, stay out of my mind for a while, Gene. Leave this to me. Son of a... Meet Martha Johansson. Martha's a metal fan. You mutants think it's your turn to rule the world, but there's a third voice, a third species, man plus, and to us, you're just livestock. Martha Johansson was a powerful telepathic operator, a broadcaster of psycho chaff which blinds mutants' minds. Now she does it for me. I control her supply and her little glass body. Would you believe it? You two coming here. This is like a kind of destiny. Don't you think, Miss Frost? In diamond form, I know you feel no pain, but you also lose your telepathic protection against Martha. Man Bell has mutant eye implants which give him passable microscopic sight. He identified the flaw in your molecular structure. Here, a signed copy. Every diamond has its flaw. Yours is your vanity. Oh, you must really hate me now, huh? Maybe we could split you into living shards and turn you into some kind of kinky human chandelier. You like all that weird stuff, don't you? You will die. Liquid diamond lipstick. Heck of a good name for a band. Don't you think? Nobody listens to a word I say. They call this one Cyclops, on account of his optic condition, right? There must be some control here for his designer. Woo! If looks could kill, surgery, cut his head off. One by one, we'll round you all up and cut you into pieces, Mr. Summers. All of you, even the hairy guy. Somebody want to finish him off now? You're joking, bub, right? I'm sorry about the mess. I just went red for a second. I'm here to help, darling. Trust me.
Like shit.
I'm here to help.
Get back off of me. I don't need a hospital. Stop it happening.
Acid burn. No worries. A well-stocked pirate pharmacy like this one must have some alkali round. Try not to throw up on me again, okay? I'm the rescue mission. Name's Wolverine. Everything's fine now. When I move, you're gonna move with me, okay? They won't hurt you anymore. Don't even think about it back there, bub. Not with pure oxygen hissing out of your tanks.
You dead?
Me, Tarzan. I do stuff like that every day. I've been doing it most of my life. No big deal. Eat something. You're hungry, right? Angel, that's your name, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hungry. You still have stuff sticking out of your neck.
Missed one.
Oh. I'm going crazy, like people on TV. What did I turn into?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you people to leave now. My niece got sick, bub. My apologies. I'll pay for any of this.
I am not your niece just because
No, I know what she is. And you too, by the look of it. See, my son was born X-gene positive. He was a mutant too, but his body... The boy's body was all covered with thorns, the doctors called them. You can bet that wiped the smile off of my wife's face, God rest her poor soul. It wasn't the thorns so much as the poison, they said. I broke my own boy's neck rather than let him go through life as a monster, and I lived with that every day of my life. So I know you can't help what you are, but I'm asking you to leave, and so far I'm asking you polite.
Up yours. I'm trying to eat here. I don't want to know about any fucked up babies right now, okay? Bad enough I'm having to look at knives sticking out of him and throwing up on my pizza to get it right.
Angel, forget it. Your wings are all busted. Where are you gonna go? Get out of my...
Ugh.
Eyes open when you fly. That's what I heard the experts say.
Shut up. The doctors can fix me, can't they? They can do cosmetic surgery to make me a normal human again. I want to go back to what I was, Wolverine. I don't want to be like this. This sucks.
Welcome to the grown-up world, darling. You got a long way to go, and you can't make it on your own, okay?
Don't touch my wings, you pervert. Okay?
UMan Mars had his mutant blood transfusion last night, so we're all totally psyched to cut loose on these freaks, Mr. Sublime Sir. You should be able to see the Xavier Institute up ahead. Digitally precise. I like it. Don't get complacent, but don't expect too much real resistance. We've laid out their best soldiers on dissection tables downstairs. Mr. Xavier's mutant strike force is down to one uppity redhead and a bunch of gifted children with radioactive acne. I'd say we can pretty much do what we want at this stage.
Hank, we all have weird colds and infections. Something's happening, isn't it? I can feel something crawling around the edges of our lives, circling, picking us off one by one. Barnell? It's okay. It's okay. I won't come any further into your mind than you want me to. There. I know. It's all right. Stop shouting. I won't hurt. Oh, she smashed it all up. Everything's smashed in here. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, no. You didn't want to hurt him. It wasn't you. I know. There was someone in there with you, wasn't there? Who was in the clinic with you? Who made you hurt Dr. McCoy? Charles!
Gene.
He's here. Yes, the Institute seems to be under some kind of attack. We could use a few squad cars here. There are children.
Help yourself, mutie.
Okay. Mrs. Gray Summers, I know we're only students and not X-Men, but we can help you fight. We're very good learners. We won't be learning today. We'll be teaching.
School's out. We want you on the lawn in alphabetical order. We know you're defenseless. We know you're defenseless.
Define defenseless. I guess you two must be on your honeymoon. You can't leave me here.
Yeah? Only reason I ain't kicked your butt this far is 'cause it wobbles too much to keep track of. You're a mutant. The world hates you. Hell, even I hate you, and we only just met. Deal with it. Right now, I'm your only chance of making it through the rest of the day alive.
That looks great. Cut right there. No way. No way do I just cut this guy's head off. This is a joke, right? You think? This is your human initiation, Sawyer. You've sealed yourself in perfection and left the soil of the fallen world behind. Our rules are post-human rules now. A whole new morality. And he's not a guy. He's a mutant. So basically, you gotta get blood on your spacesuit. They won't bite. Martha, the mutant brain, is holding them fast. Out of my head. Something's screwing with Martha. She's losing control of them. Doesn't that mean... You should have kept your eyes on the Diamond Lady, you brainless cult. My mind is in charge here now. My pain is your fault. How's that, That's how my nose feels. The precise sensation of $20,000 of very delicate cosmetic surgery as ruined by vandals, rerouted through your nervous system times 1,000.
Plant the flag. This is where the mutant broods rear their young as soldiers. Now the site of our first American organ farm. I hear they even have a machine in there that tracks down runaways. Can you believe they left us an organ locator? They may look human, team, but we are the human beings and nature made them to supply our needs. There are no active X-Men on the premises. You're all alone, Mrs. Summers, or whatever you are, so give it up, please.
This is a school, Mr. Mars, for mutants. You're here at 2 a.m. to cause trouble? Do you have any idea how far out of your depth you are? You're surrounded by invisible mutant guards. Turn around, go back to your cult leader, and tell him to expect a repair bill for our school gates. Miss Gray, do we have any invisible mutants? Not this semester. Just keep projecting your voices, Arena. Everything's okay. Mars, dude, I know we can hear him whispering all around, but I have killed Iris Graphs and I'm scoping all the way down to infrared right now. If there were any invisible people, they'd be giving off body heat. Figures. Load scalpels. Remember, mutants have different nervous systems and don't feel the pain of existence like we do. You're Emma's girls, aren't you? Has she taught you how to— Yes, Miss Gray. We know exactly what you're going to say. We think it's a wonderful idea. We'll be quick about this, I promise. Some of us are a lot more interested in the philosophy behind transspeciesism. He's right. You'll live on in us, transubstantiated as the third species, born ahead of our time, awaiting a germ-free future. Boring. Ugh. Oh, God. Ugh. What's happening? Don't stand on me. I'm not a bug. I'm not a bug. Psychic attack drill. It's outside. Get attack drill. Girls inside. Things aren't real or something. Synapse block inductors. Everybody, switch minds to off and function in the autoconscious state. Immune to psychic strike. Bring in the harvest. As I was about to say, telekinesis means mind over matter. I'm not scared. I'll match your natural powers with my electric blood transfusion. No, I'm sorry. You won't. All your minds, looking out through those little portholes, naked insecurities crawling all over you like graffiti. So sad. You'll be quiet and you'll listen to someone else for just 5 minutes. Mind over matter? Think back to all that processed food you ate today to help calm your nerves. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about moving it up. And moving it down. Waste recycle on. What's happening? It's all flying into bits. I don't want you to get hurt, but you have to understand. The more you annoy me, the more I can't help thinking about deconstructing you, molecule by molecule, memory by memory, until there's nothing left but screaming, traumatized atoms. So don't patronize me, don't threaten me, and don't ever endanger any of my students again. Don't even think about it, or I'll know. Xavier's Institute for the Gifted and Strange. Welcome home to the best-dressed asylum in town. This is your so-called safe house? There's nude guys running out the door screaming. Stay back. Yeah, right. I've been 4 hours without food. You sold me on all kinds of banquets and kitchens and showers, and it was going to be oh so cool, and you better deliver, Wolverine. Genie. What's everyone looking at? See, I don't want any of them loose. Don't you get it? That's the point of what I mean when I use the word restraint. Trap them and kill them. Tape the deaths. Ah, there you are. You little... Don't, please. My mom met your parents in the Hamptons. I go through agonies of conscience every time we have to hurt one of you beautiful creatures. Emma, I'm doing God's will. Shut up. I am very cross about this. Very, very, very cross indeed. I look like a bloody heavyweight boxer. Emma, don't lose it. Please, Jean's right about this. Killing him would make things much worse. We can expose him now. We're X-Men, not vigilantes. Humans have to know they can rely on the morality of at least some mutants.
Voice of reason. You can't kill. Kill. All right. Kill me's good. Please, Emma. She says I should just let go. Martha says, damn.
It was deliberate. I don't care what you think, Scott. He practically somersaulted from my grip. Great. So what now? We hope nobody saw? Publicity-hungry John Sublime says he has another stunt ready for the world's press this morning. The controversial and flamboyant entrepreneur who shocked the world when he admitted he secretly longs to be a mutant has vowed to... Martha?
Jeannie, you're shaking. You're okay, right? Last time you lit up like this, the whole universe peed its pants.
No, yeah, I feel amazing, Logan. I had all these negative feelings about Scott, but they're gone now. I feel great. Did you see what I just did?
Blind people saw it in Seattle, Jeannie. Hey, maybe you want to take the adorable angel off my hands before one of us has to die.
Who are these freaks? Oh, they're not,
Hank? Jean! Help! Professor X is trapped in this old woman's head. Help!
Professor X tried to kill his twin sister while they were both still in the womb. We ought to talk.
Empress! Mine Empress! The wheel is broken! The world is lost!
You must hold your course, Steersman Imundra. We are all that stands between planet Earth and the Shi'ar Super Destroyer fleet. Do you understand? Smasher!
My lady. I know it's my job to break things and keep my mouth shut, but something occurs to me. This monster has deceived and undermined the Empire itself. What chance has Earth? Our craft is crippled, blind, but we are not yet.
Keep trying to communicate with the craft. Jorsk, we need her to wake the escape pods. Before we were separated by the immensity, Medic Faroon said she had an idea. I'm downloading pentavision traits from my exospecs, milady. Excuse me. Okay, I can see it around corners, through walls, into mines. Faroon's dead, her ideal with her. Super Guardian Mammoth too. And there's Charles Xavier. With the immensity all around him and within him, I could vaporize his body from here. We can't kill him. It's driving his body, but it's not Charles. Download super resistance traits, Smasher. You're the only one of us who has any chance of breaching force space unaided. Jorsk! Ready your man, Jorsk! She has come. She has come.
Charles Xavier's mutant brain is the most powerful in existence. Your mind is defenseless, steersman. Wreck your ship. Such an awful moment, isn't it? When we recognize the madman in all of us, Imundra. The suicidal destroyer we try hard to deny. But when things go wrong, the self-doubt grows. The spark of cowardice fans to a fire in your mind. I will not yield. If there is one last remaining memory of the great man you were, I call upon him to resist. Nothing of Charles Xavier remains in here, and if his mind fell, what chance has yours, steersman? That cracking sound in your heart is failure, Imundra. Become insane for me. Destroy your beloved craft. I destroy! Imundra has fallen. Go, Smasher. Warn the Earth. I can't leave you. Without you, life has no meaning. Empress Elandra, Lux Gloriana of the Shial Imperium. I know who I am. Shut up and go, Smasher. Go now and tell the X-Men. She has come. You have my vow. I will not fail. I will not. The Pupil Ideas Initiative has proved to be a roaring success, I'm pleased to announce, which brings me to the good news. As of Monday, there will be no more official timetable. The traditional human education system, upon which we have based many of our methods here at Xavier's, is to be scrapped in favor of some more fluid approaches to learning. Our mission is still the same, to teach you the skills necessary for survival in a world which still prefers to see us as freakish and threatening. But we also want to learn from you. We need your thoughts and fresh ideas for the future of mankind. In the meantime, I hope you'll join me in welcoming back the very popular Dr. McCoy. Perhaps now that he's managed to drag himself out of that comfy coma, he'll be able to tackle our flu epidemic. Finally, anyone still wishing to complain to Mr. Logan about injuries sustained during yesterday's field expedition will, I'm afraid, be completely wasting his or her time. The whole world is watching us now. We must be nothing less than fabulous. Scott, hi. I'm just trying to rearrange the school curriculum according to Charles's notes. You should read this stuff. It's amazing. I'm trying to save and implement what I can. Jean, slow down. Should we be worried about this? About what? About me? It's not the telekinesis. Logan told me you manifested a Phoenix Raptor display when the U-Men attacked the school. Jean, you know what happened last time you lost control of these enormous thoughts and emotions of yours. Do I look like I'm losing control? These are different times, Scott. Everything is different. Charles is right. We can't afford to be ashamed anymore. We can't strap down our wings or hide our strange eyes and our brilliant minds. Jean, you're preaching to the choir. I walked through every miserable year of my adolescence with my hands in my pockets and my eyes pointed at my feet. You knew me then. Remember how long it took for me to raise my head with pride?
I have absolutely no illusions about what you and everyone else think about me, but I don't care. I'm not being uptight Scott about this. They're not like us, Jean. As far as we know, humanity is slowly dying out. The last thing they need is for us to act like the master race with our master plans. It's not going to be like that. Charles was imagining a whole new world for everyone, a new way of thinking and living. We have more important things to do than worry about whether our glowing eyes frighten the Republicans. Do we? Yes, we do. Professor X is dying, Scott. If you could see past your own fears for just 5 minutes, maybe you could find a place for that in your scale of importance. Jean.
One good thing about looking the way I do now is that my skull's much tougher than I thought. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if my mutation might not be nature's way of providing better protection for my prodigious brain. The point, Hank? Logan. Got my beer right here, bub. So Chuck just climbed inside your head and drove you away like a truck, huh? Pretty much. Even trapped in someone else's body, our headmaster remains the world's premier superconsciousness. It's strange. If Cassandra hadn't put me into a coma, my limbic system wouldn't have been vacant for the professor to use when he did. He steered me to the morgue, where his consciousness was trapped in Cassandra Nova's brain. Don't ask me how, but I'll have a theory by tomorrow. What's all that bug stuff on him?
He grew that shell around our own life support equipment. Cerebra's all that's holding his thoughts together. And if his mind is in her body, I know. It's why she came in here the first time we fought her. She used Cerebra as a booster. She trapped him in her brain's right hemisphere. But Emma and I managed to bring him back to awareness, here in her body. He's very weak, but we're communicating via telepathy.
There's also another reason why she could do what she did. She's Charles's twin sister. Kind of. So how come we never heard about any twins before?
Because the professor didn't even know he had a sister. The last time they met was in the womb. I'll show you.
Ugh.
Sorry, I know the emotional content of this stuff is very strong. This is a partial replay from my memory record. By rights, Cassandra Nova should be dead.
Ugh.
She was born without a body of her own. I know that much. She had to improvise using Charles's cells. She appears educated and intelligent, but I think she's only mimicking human traits. She's living emotional energy, formless, immense, and totally unique. In Cassandra's mind, our universe and the womb she became aware in are one and the same thing. Only she and Charles are real. This is insane. We have no idea how she survived their first battle, but her motives are basic. She has to kill Charles for mastery of the universe as she sees it. She announced our existence to the world. She wanted to expose and weaken us. She probably even gave us this flu. Are you serious?
Maybe. And there's her connection to John Sublime's U-Men. I rather fear she's not done yet. In fact, I think she's softening us up for the next attack. I hardly need mention that she's borrowed Charles's body to fool the Shi'ar into accepting her, which demonstrates the scale of what she's attempting.
Oh, good Lord, this is outrageous.
Well, wouldn't you want control of an interstellar empire if you were a psychopath? The Shi'ar Empire is a highly advanced Type 5 space civilization. We have to hope the Shi'ar sensitives see through her. But Charles's brain has incredible protective shielding, so we're amping up the mansion defenses as of today. Cassandra is much scarier and smarter than we thought. She plans in advance and she thinks of everything. She even booby-trapped her own body to disable Charles. So far, I've found motor neuron disease, a kind of rapid Alzheimer's, and a new form of degenerative Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. He has about a week to live, and 4 days before that, he'll be a dribbling vegetable.
I've talked to him. Cassandra set us up, but we're going to turn it on its head and make it work. Charles asked me to invite the world's media to the school. He wants this to count, and he says he's prepared a mutant rights charter, his final statement to mankind, his last Testament. We may need to get some humans on our side before Cassandra gets here. Scott, what are you doing? Is something wrong? Apart from everything, no. But I've had an idea, Jean. Zorn. Maybe the healer can help us.
Jeannie, this Nova knows how to hurt us, and she wants to mess with Charlie by screwing up everything he cares about, right? You know, same as me. She ain't gonna let him die without being here to watch.
I know she's coming back, and she's probably not coming back empty-handed. I don't even want to think about a full-blown invasion from space.
You want me? I'll be sharpening my claws.
Hank, you coming to eat with us? You must be starving.
No, not really.
Are you sure you—
I said no, didn't I? You know, I'd actually be fine if everybody would only stop talking for 5 seconds. I can't hear myself think!
Hank, what is it?
It's nothing. It's— Cassandra called me an animal, Jean. She said I was devolving into a worm.
You're not devolving. Hank, look at me. You look magnificent. It's an improvement.
Oh, come on. Jean, don't patronize me. I used to have fingers. You knew me when I could play the guitar.
So now you can learn to play the drums. You always wanted to.
It's not funny. I'm so scared I'll just wake up someday like Gregor Samsa in his bed and find I've mutated into a bug or a virus. What use would a virus have for art and music and poetry? Nothing else matters to her. We're just things she could move around to hurt Charles. I'm scared of her, Jean.
We're all as scared as you are, Hank. But there's a 15-year-old boy upstairs who has to live inside a force field because his skin is so sensitive he can be cut to pieces by a breeze. You're his hero. Tell me, what were you working on here?
I was trying to find a way to use the human technology to restart Charles's immune system.
Then I'll leave you to it. Cassandra has no concept of cooperation, Hank. That's how we'll beat her.
Zorn came here for healing. You speak Chinese very well, Mr. Summers.
I learned it only recently. I don't know how long it's likely to stay in my short-term memory. Rinpoche, you said Zorn was—
Here. Rinpoche, the bird was dead. I saw it die. But he took it in his hands and—
Scott, it's good to see you again, my friend.
Zorn, I'm not here with good news. I think we may need your help.
Made it. The only living being to travel for space unaided. I am Imperial Super Guardian Smasher, emissary of Lilandra, Empress of, heed me. A Shi'ar assault fleet is coming. Warn your leaders. Prepare your weapons. Build up your defenses. Bring a warning to the guardians of human and mutant kind, the X-Men. Tell your people, protect the Earth. She has come. She has come.
I'm a patient woman, but sometimes I wish all children had a single neck and I was knotting a rope around it. Emma, I think this year's students are a terrific bunch. Well, that's very civil of you, Jean. Only you would use the words terrific bunch to dignify the horde of ghastly illiterates. Anyway, how is Charles today? The last time I looked in, he was drooling his way into the record books. He can't remember my name most of the time. He calls me Moira, or Gus, which is the weird one. What can I say? His consciousness is trapped in a booby-trapped brain that's being consumed by Alzheimer's, CJD, and motor neuron disease. His entire being is disintegrating into confetti. I felt like that every day during my lost years. And now I have this insane press conference. What do I know about talking to the media? I have the flu and I'm totally stressed out. They love jokes, dear. How about telling them we just found out all of humanity's doomed within 5 generations? I thought I'd concentrate on the positive aspects of human-mutant relationships today, Emma. And that's exactly the sort of thing we're talking about, you see? She's kissing him now. That practically makes her a slut. Really, girls, who is this boy? Is he some fresh addition to our grisly cast of misfits? We have absolutely no idea. He's from Japan. He has 3D recall, whatever that's supposed to mean. We think he's completely taken over Esme's mind. Well, the first blush of young love can often feel exactly like the invasion of the dignity snatchers. But treasure those feelings, girls. It all turns sour soon enough. We're the Stepford Cuckoos, Miss Frost. Combined, we're a single brilliant supermind. Without Esme, we're just 4 smart blondes. Actually, if you really want to know, we think it's a plot of some kind. It's not like her to do this. Perhaps not previously, but for now, he is her Dante, she his Beatrice. Think Romeo and Juliet, Tristan and Isolde, Tom and Bloody Jerry. She'll grow out of it and her diary will be filled with regrets. That's the tragedy behind all Cupid's twanging, girls. This place sucks. I hate those kids. They all think they're so perfect and special. It makes me feel sick.
They're just kids same as you, with the same crap going through their heads. Stop trying to be such a hard ass, it's old news. Get down out of your tree.
I don't have to do anything you say. So, where are you always going, if it's so great around here?
A man's been around the block as many times as I have. The unfinished business kinda piles up. But right now I'm on the trail of liquor and pool and some easy company.
Better hurry, Logan. The zoo will be closing its gates in 20 minutes. Up yours, lady. I have remarkable hearing, you horrible little urchin. Angel, isn't it?
She ain't gonna understand your sense of humor, Emma. You been through the wars, or is that Band-Aid the latest from the Paris collections?
I prefer to see it as a groundbreaking combination of the two, dear Logan. My girls are reporting ominous vibrations in and around the school.
Yeah, well, considering everybody knows Charlie's monster sister might be on her way back from space to kill us all, then sure. How good are your girls, anyway?
These are the special set, Logan. The creme de la creme of my telepathy class.
Creme de la what? They're 5 teenage girls with hormones like the 4th of July, Emma. One of them got lucky in the moonlight with some kid from Osaka. The others got jealous and twitchy.
Read the Ice Queen her rights, Wolverine. I can see I shall have to take you in hand. You try it, I'll cut it off. Challenge accepted.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, welcome to the Xavier Institute for Higher Learning. You can set up right through here. We vacuumed especially.
Can you believe I've been to the bathroom 15 times this morning? I don't think I've ever been so nervous, but I won't let you down, Charles. I promise. It's beautiful, Charles. The world you imagined is so beautiful and good. What's that? I can't see it properly. Oh, I wondered about that. Gus was a good dog. Yes, Charles. Don't be sad. He looks really nice. You're right. Gus was the best dog in the world.
And now, at the exact moment I finally run out of amusing mutant anecdotes, I'm very pleased to present a respected alumnus of the Xavier Institute and our acting head mistress. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Jean Grey Summers. Give 'em hell, Jeannie.
Hi, everyone. I didn't expect so many people. First of all, our founder and headmaster, Professor Charles Xavier, is very ill, I'm afraid, and that's why he can't be here. But it's his spirit that informs the content of what I wanted to say to you all today. Charles Xavier discovered he was X gene positive one day at the end of August, 30 years ago, after a long, strange summer which ended when the thoughts of the whole world came crashing into his head all at once. His mutation had made him telepathic, and his telepathy plunged him into a new reality, one of naked minds turned inside out, with all the fear, lust, guilt, and terror people normally hide, exposed to him like raw guts. He was only 11 years old when he saw through all the lies we tell ourselves. Charles Xavier grew up in a world where mutants were hunted and feared as monstrosities. but he saw through the hate that's nourished by ignorance. He saw that deep down, we were all just scared of being hurt and betrayed by one another. Welcome to the headmaster's office, our telepathic meeting room. I thought it would be more interesting for you in here.
This is, I was going to say that mutant issues are very much to the forefront in the wake of the Genosian tragedy. And, well, it used to only be mutant terrorist factions, but now we have mutant celebrities and corporate CEOs making headlines. I mean, there are even people pretending to be mutants just to seem cool to kids. Are you guys the new rock and roll? Am I talking rubbish?
Hi, David. No. I can see exactly what you're getting at. I know it sometimes seems like everyone wants to be a persecuted minority these days, but the Institute tries not to encourage that kind of defeatist worldview. Xavier's is a school. We're here to teach our students to take care of themselves and other people. We're very proud of our achievements. You were thinking of asking me something about the X-Men.
What, yes, we've all heard about some kind of private army attached to the Institute.
There is no army. We have a group of highly trained volunteers, myself included, who've elected to monitor and resolve mutant emergency situations wherever they arise. We're here for everyone's protection. It's really that simple.
Well, casually violating the privacy of our thoughts may seem normal to you, but I don't necessarily want people prying into my personality and telling me what's right and wrong. You run around fighting like Greek gods and monsters. If you want the truth, it's that people hate mutants because trouble follows you wherever you go.
I beg your pardon. This man is a world-renowned scientist, and you, madam, are a witless bigot with brightly glowing masochistic tendencies. I am...
Emma, stop it. Sit down. You realize I'm going to have to wipe the last 30 seconds from their memories now?
I am a witless bigot. I see that now. Well, how dare she? Monster, she practically has a beard. Emma, thanks. It's okay. I've been called worse. Listen, I'm actually down in my lab right now, and, I've just found something weird. I can't concentrate enough to maintain my presence here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, our people have been persecuted and exterminated. The truth is, we've barely begun to even comprehend, let alone recover from genocide on an unprecedented scale. 16 million of our people died in Genosha. That's 16 million possible cures for cancer or AIDS gone. 16 million potential Shakespeares, Einsteins, Kurt Cobains, lost forever. You know, this flu we've all been suffering from, this unknown virus that's been chipping away at our white cells for days. You know how we thought Cassandra Nova was behind it somehow, wearing us down. It's 10,000 times worse. But right here at the Xavier Institute, we have 12-year-old autistic savants who can talk to atoms in their own language. Here, we still believe in the future.
Oh, my stars and fucking garters.
We're not training mutant terrorists, but mutant artists and scientists. We're giving the world mutant musicians, mutant politicians, mutant doctors and athletes.
How about mutant bartenders? Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Our telepaths can voyage into the depths of the human mind and free people from ancient destructive behavior patterns. Humans and mutants are branches on the same evolutionary tree. Our roots are planted in the same soil. We breathe the same air, and the very idea that we should fight is absurd. It's like one finger fighting another. We're tired of hiding and running. We've endured the worst the world can offer, and we've survived. All of us, humans and mutants, have to spend the rest of our lives in the future. Let's get together and make it a nice place to live. Thanks. I hope I didn't go on too much. All of this is, incredible. It's a whole new world to me. The possibilities of what you're doing here. I have to admit I knew practically nothing about mutant culture until now. I know you can't speak for all mutants, Gene, and I can't speak for every human being, but this sure as hell looks like some kind of utopia to me. However, it might have seemed in the past. I can tell you that there are a lot of human beings who support everything you're doing here. Maybe not all of us, but a growing few. Well then, why don't a few of us talk? It'll be a start. So, what we're really hoping for is to become a living laboratory, which is what the professor calls it. An outpost of the future, here and now, where we can actually push at the limits of possibility and rehearse the world of tomorrow. Kato, who are you talking to? Is there something I should know? Hi. Oh, I may as well tell you, Esme. It doesn't matter now that you're going to die. Ah! Jean! Don't worry, she always does this sort of thing for dramatic effect. Is she all right? Is this a telepathy thing? We've all been a little iffy lately. Oh, what was that? Everybody please move towards the mansion. Oh God, did you feel it? We were scanned. Emma, go to diamond form. Telepathic shutdown. Scott's in danger. No, he's in Tibet.
Gene, they're nano-sentinels!
Get these people indoors, Henry. Now! Not now. They got Scott. Oh God, it's happening. Not now. Trouble follows us.
Arc the Gladiator! Primary injection successful. No surprises here. They didn't expect us. We're on our way back to the Super Destroyer with 2 mutant samples in the bag.
The specimens are secure. They test positive without plague contamination, as the Empress warned us. We are to proceed with total life-form sterilization. Gladiator, you know my penchant for black humor, but these X-Men were friends of the Empire.
And sometimes life forms turn toxic. The Empress almost died in force space as a result of this mind infection. Don't you think I hate this too? Yet would we spare a deadly virus that was ravaging the galaxy, Ark? Remember the Shi'ar ninth vow of destruction. Be strong and be merciful. If they plead for their lives, do not falter. The Empress commands us.
Something terrible's about to happen, and your so-called boyfriend's a part of it. No, you're just jealous. It's true, Esme. We tried to tell you there was something funny about him. What?
Kato is just my human disguise. I am Stuff, advanced scout of the Shi'ar Super Guardian team, assigned to life form sterilization procedure.
But you read me poetry. You said we were in love.
And like a fool, you believed me. Prepare for sterilization.
I am Gladiator, Super Guardian of the Shi'ar Imperium. My sworn duty is to preserve stellar harmony. May the eternal heavens forgive us for what we must do here. Destroy all mutants.
Try not to let this experience put you off boys, Esme.
Is this typical of life with the X-Men, Scott?
It sometimes gets quiet, too. I'm sorry, Zorn, I have no idea what hit us, but we're on board a super destroyer of the Shi'ar Space Empire. They're usually friendly towards mutants.
Nothing here suggests a welcome, Scott. Silence! I am to recite the hymn of purification prior to your impending atmospheric cremation. Scott, poor Scott, he too is mad.
I think they're going to fire us at the Earth. G-Type, for God's sake, stop! It's me, Cyclops of the X-Men. You're making a big mistake.
Now everything has been lost. We must save what we can of the Xavier Institute's mutant gene base, in the hope of rebuilding our species as clones on some other world.
Lalandra, this lunatic isn't Charles. Listen to me.
Silence!
Lilandra and I barely survived an encounter with the monster Cassandra Nova in Forespace. She wrecked our craft, then fled back to her nest on Earth. Now, some very helpful Imperial super guardians are mobilizing to cleanse the planet of mutants. We had to rescue the Empire and stop the spread of the dreadful Psi Plague.
All of this is lies. That's not Charles Xavier talking. Lalandra, Arak, please, it's me, Scott.
Silence! Your very words are contamination! He is not mad. Scott is my friend. What is this world of liars? The Cassandra Nova entity must be located and quarantined. Yes, trained Imperial super guardians will root out the mutant plague at source. Yes, we'll preserve what we can. Yes, and these, your majesty, your Imperial Majesty Lilandra. Puh!
Lalandra, Cassandra is in Charles. She's controlling your mind. Fight her!
He speaks blasphemies, Empress. It's not right that you should hear.
Lalandra, please. She'll make you commit genocide on her behalf. She won't stop until we're all dead. You must fight. Puh! This disease carrier is not the Scott Summers I knew. Kill all of them.
God help us, but Earth's mutants must be exterminated, Araki. The greater good and all that. Imperial Sage Araki to injection team. The order stands. Commence mutant nest sterilization.
You assure us with the injection team. Primary scans can confirm the intelligence stuff gathered. Am I really needed down here? It's so cold.
Telepathic activity sources all over, and especially huge emission from underground, probably the Phoenix. This is awful. Remember that time when we were sent in to raise the anti-heaven of Adune?
No, I don't. I don't understand your concept of memory at all, Oracle. Infrared confirm on the body count. Plutonia investigating unusual signal activity. A flight patch alarm on Imperial broadband. One trained super guardian can sterilize a city. What's so tough about these mutants?
You know what I'd really like on these missions? Some kind of reliable heating system. Why isn't G-Type with us on this mission? At least his skin's at a constant 6,000 Kelvin. What? Look, I'm the galaxy's most magnificent artificial brain, okay? Sometimes I get a little persnickety. I know. But I'm cold-blooded and you keep sending me out at night in freezing environments. You know, just for once, I'd like to be treated with the kind of respect I deserve.
You hear that? That's the noise Wolverine makes when he's chopping people like you into quivering lumps. Quiet! This is stuff to Super Destroyer. 7 mutants for sterilization. At least I'm not stuck in the one hard shape the way you solidoids are. Are we friends again? Well, that depends. None of us would ever say we told you so, but your charming prince did turn into an ugly space frog.
Stuff, you've already been cautioned against morphism.
We don't think you should be distracting yourself by talking to him, because you only have one mind, Oracle. Together, we are 5 in 1, the Stepford Cuckoos. Your mind armor is pathetic. We can easily think around it now. And we're leaving you on a track in your head that's hard to get off. As for you, I'm not a morphist. Freak! Oof! Oh, look, its body might be made of sophisticated pseudoplasm, but its mind is pathetically simple. We can program its mind and its body. Well, now we know that he can be the perfect boyfriend. These horrible space superheroes are going to kill everyone. Angel, if you run away, they'll only come after you and kill you in the end. I know you hate us as much as we hate you, but we're the resistance now. You look like you've experienced more violence than the rest of us put together. Do you have any idea how to fight superheroes? Yeah. Dirty, I bet. No, this way! What did you just say?
I said nano-sentinels, Gene. Bacterial killing machines is what I said. Why do you think we've all been getting more and more sick these past few days? Gene, this is completely insane. We can't talk here. Someone's going to be killed.
She planned it. If I look hard enough and twist it enough, I can see how she planned it. I can see like Cassandra does. Oh, Hank, I know it's barely ethical, steering people who don't want to be steered, but we're safest in the school vaults. Ugh, it feels like I'm reading their diaries. Everything's all right. That strange feeling is just me turning you all around and moving you out of harm's way, okay? Everything's going to be okay.
I hate to completely undermine the party atmosphere, but there are billions of microscopic killer robots in our bloodstreams, and a troop of violent alien Ubermenschen advancing across the lawn.
I'm driving 75 people with my mind at once like a flock of birds, Hank. I don't have time for negativity. Okay, folks, the doors are 10 feet thick. You students are in charge of these people and their safety.
Gene, there are Shi'ar Imperial Super Guardians outside. They can punch holes in mountains and fly through steel. They can kill you much, much faster than 100 speeding bullets. They're landing on the roof.
What are we going to do, Hank? There are so many of them.
You go on. Emma's still out there, and I expect she probably needs a hand. Self-destruct Cerebra if Cassandra gets here. I'm off to recover my self-esteem. Mutant target confirmed. Mutant... I'm blinded, Vader. Where are you?
Hiding in the ultraviolet. Don't worry, he can't see me. And I almost got him with my spaz gun.
Got him. My hearing is 10 times better than human. My sense of smell is the envy of aesthetes the world over. I can assure you, sir, that while you may be invisible to one of my senses, the others are all over you. Meta, squirm! There are 2 soldier mutants here!
The Phoenix is mine. Phoenix, we are all equipped with mind armor, immune to your telekinesis. Really? Hank?
They're everywhere. Go, Genie.
Emergency! Squirm emergency! Squirm are disorganized!
Godspeed, Hank.
Squirm intellect degrading!
Unlike my own, which like the finest wine seems only to improve with... Oh, bravado. Makes me throw up. Quit while you're ahead, why can't you? We have orders to ensure that your sterilization is carried out with dignity. Much obliged. I'm venting biohelium. Somebody... My guts! Hank, take him down. Logan, he's using an Imperial flight patch. Wolverine's airborne. Gladiator, get in here now. Insulation, you see. Applied. Reasoning. Power. Logan, are you okay? Logan, the wall just melted. I think we ran out of time. What the hell is this, huh? You want me to carve up some more of your people, Gladiator? Is that what you want? It's me, you dumb super moron. You maimed Monstra and Blimp. You killed one of Neosaurus's exobodies. Proof of the sickness Charles Xavier has described. Neo what? This is real life, damn it. And that ain't Charlie. I don't care what they told you on Planet X. Think for yourself for 5 seconds. We know you can't help what the Cassandra Nova entity has done to you, but the infection is irreversible. Forgive me, Logan. Your entire species is to be sterilized by Imperial order. Go into the night of extinction with the courage you showed in life, Earthform.
Okay, is everybody okay? Miss, what's that noise? I thought you said there were 10 feet of steel. There really is something coming through the door. Can we call anyone? Miss!
You fought well. No force in the cosmos has ever disabled so many of the Imperial Super Guardian elite. Now, your resistance is at an end.
Sorry about this, Genie. I tried to talk him out of it.
Gladiator, listen to me. There's no psi plague. Charles Xavier's consciousness was trapped in this body. These are children. You can't just do this on a word.
I can feel you testing my mind armor, Phoenix. Prepare to, Gladiator.
Gladiator, stop. I found him. My poor, lovely Smasher, broken like glass. Smasher is dying in my arms, Gladiator, and you must listen to him.
Smasher!
Plato, we were betrayed. The monster is in Charles Xavier. It lives inside Xavier.
But the Empress said... The Empress is beyond reproach.
No, it's taken her mind, too. I was there. I broke against force space. Tried to warn you.
Oh, thank you. Sanity at last.
Gladiator, the Empire is polluted!
Hank, it feels like I'm dying. We can't fight Cassandra like this. She's done something to us. She thought of everything. What did she dose us with? Hank?
She dosed us with tiny sentinel machines developed in the Ecuador master mold. Don't worry, I'll think of something. I'll try to think of something.
What the hell are you talking about? Hank, come on!
Miniaturized sentinels, Logan. Bacterial robots hiding in the blood Cassandra showered us with. They're inside us, eating us away.
Scott, I tire of these chains. I tire of this treatment.
Me too.
Enough of restriction and death.
I can probably work my arm out of this restraint in about 10 seconds. But you have a star for a brain, Zorn, and G-type is living solar plasma. Think about it. In the name of Her Imperial Highness Lilandra, Lux Gloriana of galactic space, I, G-type of the Imperial Super Guardian Elite, do solemnly commence the ordained extinction of species Homo Superior. My core is in flux. There is an unknown gravitational source interfering.
I see. And now, Scott.
And now we try to put things right. I am your Empress Lilandra Namani, ruler of the Shi'ar Imperium. If you love me, die for me. I command you. Imperial craft, exceptional paragon of annihilation, immolate yourself for your Empress. Let the Empire burn in a cosmic pyre. Make war in my glorious name. Empress, you have brought doom on galactic civilization. Majesty, Empress, I have served you faithfully since your ascendancy, but now this thing has taken your soul. This monster, dressed in friendly flesh. Mummeladry, our books call it. Anti-self. This is not Charles Xavier, but his terrible opposite. Immensity of hate. Liar. Destroyer. Forgive us all. We did not believe in such things.
Until I bid you, underneath the laws and rules of every civilization, a snarling beast prowls, straining at its chains.
I only set the beast of empire free, and let it tear the stars apart. Imperial Majesty, we came when we heard your command. Are the skies falling? The sage, dear, remember your words. Hear the sage. Yes, the Imperial sage Araki has gone mad. Super Guardian G-type. And you reek of shame, Perfect Knight. Your Imperial Majesty, contact is lost with the Super Guardian team on Earth, and our captive X-Men escaped. They have a man with them whose brain is like a tiny sun, vast in power and potential, and another in war much skilled. Escaped, you say? The star mind man induced in my plasma core a reactor failure. Very bad, this. The trick will never work again, I vow. No, it will not. Charles's little immune protectors are very strong, but he tried to destroy me before, and failed then too. All is awry, G-type. You must destroy Araki. In a fit of madness, he has unleashed the engines of war and brought chaos to the Empire. Me? Oops, the mutant mind plague has infected the Imperial Sage G-type. Burn out the contagion, quickly. Forgive me, you who once were wise beyond measure. I must obey the Empress's words. Ah! G-type, I knew you in the stellar nurseries of Hodin, where you were engineered to serve the Empire. Please, she lies! She is false! These words are heretical. Empress, help! Help me! Hey, it's those pesky X-Men. Scott, I don't think I'll be needing you anymore. Goodbye, Lalandra. You were hopeless in bed. Goodbye. I want to die now. To die. Not today. Tough as a roach, aren't we, Mr. Summers? Always escaping from everything. But what if I send you back to the Black Bug Room forever, Scott? What if I leave you with the crawling, shameful things where you belong? I know what goes on in your mind. Your wife, Jean, how she hates the weakness and timidity and restraint in you, how much it mirrors her own, how she wishes you could be more of the hero behind closed doors, afraid to lose control in case people find out. The woman you love puts chains of expectation, trapped, frustrated, confused spirit. You're a bodiless life form, pure emotional energy which needs the professor's nervous system to work through. Chains, terrified of your own depths and desires. You think you face the worst, don't you? You think surviving a broken heart and a shattered soul makes you strong and special. All that's left of you is pathetic emotional debris, Scott. You're broken and dead inside, and it will never be right again. Face up to it and kill yourself. Scott, what is that? It flattened her thoughts, mind fallen into turmoil. This super destroyer machine is about to commit suicide. I can hear its electromagnetic alarms. Cassandra's heading for the Institute, Zorn. She just walked into the transit stream. I had a chance to stop her, but she's wearing the professor like a glove. I couldn't hurt the professor. Scott, please. This spacecraft is about to commit. It looks very dangerous from here, Angel. Can you actually do this? Are you absolutely sure you know how to fly? We feel very sick experiencing this through your grimy senses. This is your 10th attempt. Ah, shut up, will ya? I did it, okay? See? I'm in. There better be no more aliens in here. Bad enough I got you creepy crawlies in my head. First day I was here, I came down looking for drugs but couldn't find any. You've never had a drug in your life, Angel. Stop trying to act big. We can see right through you. She has had sex, though, which is more than any of us can say. That's it, Angel. The jar which says Cassandra Nova sample. Tell her Miss Frost is becoming incredibly impatient. Angel, what is that we're seeing? You tell me.
Please. I'm totally naked, self-conscious, and crazy in the head. Please. I deserve pants as a basic human right.
Jesus. You know what? I'm setting this freak loose for the hell of it. So, you didn't see any alien superheroes, but you found him? It's all gone very quiet, in a sinister sort of way.
So there is only the 5 of you? She said you were an army. This is the only army who can all go to war in the same taxi cab.
6 of us, actually. 7 if you count Miss Frost, who happens to be a teacher. Look, we've heard from you, Beak, and it wasn't very important. We have to get this helmet thing off her head.
It's very important for me to process the trauma of my life these past few days. Like I'm the freak here every time. All I'm trying to say is how about we ask this space guy about how he would take off the space helmet off the teacher's head.
You are an undeniable weirdo, Barnell Bowhusk, but that's a very good idea. Now, you have some explaining to do, Bumface. How do we get this hood thing off Miss Frost? We'll have to go through its neurodrive.
Please! Ah!
There. Can you feel all this weird slippery space stuff in your head? Push. I will never use spearmint toothpaste again. Thank you, girls. Where were we before all hell broke loose? We have a plan. We asked our new friend Angel to steal this particular DNA sample from Dr. McCoy's laboratory. Girls, I'm so immensely proud of you. What happened to everyone? I'm sorry. Hank, you were saying?
He was saying we're up to our necks in it. Cassandra Nova ripped right through us last time. But I tell you, I'm spoiling for this genie.
We Super Guardians will stand at your side, Wolverine. You have my vow.
Hey, come on, sit down, darling. Your temperature's way out of control.
I feel so sick. I can't concentrate on what I'm supposed to do, Logan.
That's because there are micro-sentinels in our bodies. My micro-vision confirms it. There are 10 billion active machines in your bloodstream, dismantling white cell immune structures.
Cassandra planned everything. She sees through time and space. Logan, she thought it through, every step of the way, on a scale we can hardly imagine, but...
Vital signs are going. We're losing Professor X. Maybe a sentinel inoculation will enable its dormant healing factor and bring this body back. This sentinel-enriched liquid is what drove human technology, so I think this is what she left it here for, to bring her back from the brink.
No! No!
Don't do it, Hank! You heard her, bub!
Hank, it's what Cassandra wants you to do. She hurt you so that you would have to do something to prove yourself, but this isn't it!
What are you talking about? His mind will die if we don't try to stop this body from falling apart. Charles will die here in front of us, Jean. I've spent days working on this.
She knew you'd spend days, Hank. She was counting on you to bring her body back just in time for her to get here and retrieve it. But I can save Charles's mind. He won't die.
Jean, you're delirious. Enough! I've watched you pushing yourself to the limits of your telepathy, Jean. Enough! It's going to consume you, and you cannot confront Cassandra in this condition, no matter what you think.
Hank, listen, you idiot. I haven't been pumping my brains to fight Cassandra. I've been making space in here. I think I can evacuate Charles out of Cassandra's body before she gets back. I think we can leave her with no body to come back to.
Cassandra wants you to save her. But what if we break the rules, Hank? Forget the Hippocratic Oath. Don't do what she's expecting you to do. And Jean's just going to file his entire living consciousness in her brain. Is that the latest big idea? Store it. Where? She has a temperature of 118 degrees and rising. Jean, your head could burst and we'll lose both of you forever.
We're already losing him. I've been storing his memories as they flake away, but if I don't get him out whole now, it's all over for Charles. I have to be strong enough, Hank.
We ran out of time. The bitch is back. Okay. Civilians to the danger room, Henry. Okay. My apologies for involving the ladies and gentlemen of the press. If it's any consolation, Cassandra only kills mutants. We need to get you all to safety.
Who's that man?
Mr. Logan is our, most shadowy and mysterious member of the staff here at the Xavier Institute. This way, please. You should all be quite safe in here for the time being. I know it looks a little drab right now, but as soon as I install one of my favorite R-rated chill-out sequences, you won't even know you're within 10 feet of a desperate battle to decide the fate of mutant kind.
Dr. McCoy, there are people here who will not stand by and let someone kill these kids.
This woman murdered millions of people, and she'll be brought to account on live television. No, she can't be brought to trial. Human laws are meaningless here. This is down to us. And I promise you, we'll stop her before she hurts anyone else. We do this sort of thing all the time.
Dr. McCoy, I'm sorry I called you a monster earlier.
Oh, did you? I must have missed that. I'm sure you didn't mean it. Would you please excuse me? Trish, Forgive me. I didn't even realize you were here. It's all so chaotic and you changed your scent.
The station sent me to cover Jean's press conference. Hank, you've been magnificent through this whole thing. I've been so proud of you.
That's very kind of you to say, Trish.
Oh, Hank, I'm sorry about what happened between us. I overreacted to things and I really didn't mean to hurt you in any way. You know that.
I appreciate that. We had some fun together, didn't we? When you think back, I have some great photographs. I played Chopin by moonlight. You danced naked and fell in the shrubbery. But the truth is, I'm not interested in a relationship with a human being right now. In fact, I think I may be gay. Excuse me, that's the intruder alert. Don't worry about a thing. We'll soon have this under control.
On the world of Chaturanga 10 years in the past direction, I still can see one of these bodiless Mumadrai spawn. It is stripping a man of his hopes and dreams as though they were skin.
Mind armor on! Without the Empress to command us, hope is our only weapon. You will not be needed here, Logan. If you say so, Gladiator. I'll hold the door open for you just in case. My belief-driven super talents will be equal to the task of stopping the immensity.
You can't do this, Smasher. Please, my darling, no more.
I have to, Plutonia. Exospecs download damage resist. You don't know what she can do. A psychic immensity of pure elemental force. A living storm of hate. Shut up, Smasher. She almost tricked us into exterminating the mutant species. I don't need to know any more of what Cassandra Nova can do. I only have to stop her.
Charles, are you ready? That body can't contain you anymore. It's too sick. Don't be so strong. Stop holding on so hard. Shh. Stop talking. You have to let go of all that now. It's time to die, Charles. It's all right. Let go. Die, Charles. I'm going to catch you.
Jean! Everyone's safe in the danger room simulator. She's here, Jean. Cassandra's right outside, so we have to... Jean!
I know she's here now, Henry. I understand. It's time. You're all fine students. Hank, help. It hurts. Losing memories like clouds, breaking up in a sky. I'm not sure I can hold him, Hank. Too sick. It's like my head splitting, Henry. And splitting. She's come to kill us all. Her eyes staring everywhere at once. It's time. I see her.
Ah, hello, Charles. It'll be your turn next.
You have no doubt that we can survive this.
Not at all. I'm carrying the single most important woman in the galaxy. You're carrying her guru.
Guru.
Well, he helped me through some bad times. Araki's advice is usually very good. You'd probably enjoy talking to him, Zorn. You doing okay?
I've never seen a machine from another world before, and now it's falling apart like a dream all around me. I know I can survive any ordeal, but you, Scott, how can you be so certain you will live? How do you know such incredible things?
This is no ordinary life, Zorn. The Shi'ar transit systems are thought-guided, so think Xavier Institute. We hit the ground running, we save lives. And we stop Cassandra Nova. See it? There goes galactic civilization. The proud foundations of empire, shattered now by the weapons of war, which empires always employ to maintain peace. Your special powers rely on self-belief. Isn't that right, Gladiator? I remember discussing all of you super guardians with Lalandra the night I turned her into my puppet and plunged your beloved Imperium into chaos. The system you serve is in ruins, its figurehead insane. And where were you when I was doing all this, Super Guardian? Failing in your duty. Oh, now look what Gladiator has done. He's wet his silly romper suit. I don't think I've ever seen a creature so completely and utterly without dignity or purpose as you. Useless. All of this is mine. How's the old self-esteem holding up now? Waste. Spooky and sick. Who's Baldy?
This is what I'm telling you, Angel. The headmaster of the school is the good guy, but this evil old woman is using his brain and she'll kill you for laughs.
Yeah, she totally murdered like millions of mutants on that island, right? This space psycho is gonna hand it to you guys on an ass-shaped plate, Beaky. She'll eat your brains out.
She'd throw up if she ate mine. She'd cut her throat if she had to be me for more than 5 minutes.
So, this is the ghastly space monster that pretended to be your boyfriend, Esme.
Don't hurt me! I am stuff! Please!
He says that all the time, Miss Frost. It's immensely dull. Well, poke him again with your thoughts. Remember what I taught you and swing him merrily from a psychic gibbet, girls. Braid his thoughts tightly until they ooze. There we go. Morphic record and copy function online. The possibilities are endlessly lewd. However, tissue sample please, girls.
Jean, is that you in there?
I'm fine, Hank. It's fine. I'm storing the professor's entire consciousness in my own memory. But it's okay. It's okay. We're fine, Henry. I see you've changed again. Jean and I, we can handle this.
Whatever you say. At least let me check your blood pressure.
No time for that, Henry. Cassandra is here. We have to deal with this once and for all. Mrs. Grey Summers? Is she really going to kill us all like the people in Genosha? No, of course not, Frida.
Are you gonna kill her?
We have to think about that. It's the obvious solution, but it goes against everything we ever believed. There's got to be a better way.
She's okay. Will you all please get back to the danger room and lock the door while we take care of this?
Not human, but mutant justice must be done. Hank, to me!
She's gone weird. Back to the danger room, all of you!
Sick in me. Charles in me. Hank, I'm bursting open. Mind peeling and erupting like rotten apples. My sister is here to kill me. I'm afraid. Logan's down. Dude, sick. Help me, Hank. I'm losing Charles. Can't remember the smell of soap in grandmother's house or how good it felt to overcome the monster onslaught. I can't remember.
Jeannie, what's happening to you?
12th birthday party is gone. Just gone. Such a nice day with Moira. Gone.
Look, I told you all to get to safety. Do I have to start roaring at you like some Leonin martinet? Sir, we ain't none of us going to stand down or hide with the humans in the danger room.
She killed our people. Never mind the people. She wants to kill us.
Yeah, we don't want to run no more. Y'all can't stop us defending ourselves and each other, Dr. McCoy. That's the way our teachers taught us.
Don't let them go. They mustn't go.
Jean, hang on. Oh, God, somebody please help us.
Whoa. Jean, thank God you're okay. Is Cassandra here yet?
Scotty, I was just about to utter the fateful words, we need a miracle. You do know that, don't you?
Scott, you're my favorite superhero. I love you too, Jean. Hank, bring me up to speed. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with me?
We were infected by microscopic sentinel machines from the Ecuador master mold, and they're resistant to every antibiotic I've tried. Cassandra made us sick to weaken us. It's a miracle we're still alive, but Jean has septicemia. Scott, she could go into toxic shock and die.
I don't believe that, Hank, and neither should you. Come on.
This one is dead. You were wrong to bring me here, Scott.
You said you could heal us. You're a healer, aren't you? You said you could bring the professor back!
I can, but he is gone from that body, and my true task is now clear to me. I'm here to heal you. Jean, I am Zorn. Be still. There, the sentinels in your bloodstream. They are dead now.
Oh, God. It's okay, baby. We're going to be okay.
Now you, Scott, then Henry, the strongest, while there's still time.
What is she? Cassandra, what are we dealing with?
Whoa, that's better. Sometimes you just don't know how bad you feel until the feeling's gone. I figured I was just run down.
You were dying of blood poisoning, Scotty. You know you're putting me out of business here, Zorn. But it's very good to see you again.
Cassandra is what Shi'ar legends call Mama Dry, Henry. Charles is trying to explain this thing. Think of it like out is the Mama Dry of in, yin is the Mama Dry of yang. And Cassandra Nova is the Mama Dry of Charles Xavier. Legend says each of us faces our own personal Mama Dry in the womb, shortly before birth. It is our first experience of the alien, the other, the different. Imagine a bodiless parasite species, born without true flesh, without real substance, only to be entangled with the developing body and mind of the world's greatest telepath. The Mama Dry copied Charles's cells to build its body. It accessed the full spectrum of latent mutant functions in his genome. And I felt her crawling, monstrous thoughts. I sensed a raging hunger, vast enough to consume me and the whole world. And I lashed out, in our mother's womb, my very first act as a conscious being. And it was a murder attempt. My twin sister Cassandra was born dead, stillborn, they thought. but the Mummadry survived as chaotic cellular matter. 40 years clinging to a sewer wall, waiting until she was strong enough to walk free. My original sin, my flaw, my failure. Why does nothing ever stay buried? She wants to reach Cerebra. She can take control of the minds of the entire mutant race from here and wipe us all out at once. She's planning a holocaust, an irreversible genocide. Yeah, well, she can plan as much as she likes, but the more she sticks to her plan, the more room she leaves us to improvise. She's powerful, but her strategies are pretty basic. I think we can take her if we work together. Just remember that's Professor X's body Cassandra is occupying. Confuse her, disorient her, but don't hurt her. If she attacks your mind, roll with the bad feelings and let a teammate pick up the slack. I'll protect Jean until she's done what she needs to do. I don't think I can hold Charles's thoughts any longer, but I have an idea. And can I just remind everyone that Emma is still on the loose?
Logan, the Wolverine that walks as a man. Or is it the man broken down by torture into a screaming, mindless, unfeeling killing machine? That old healing factor of yours made you a perfect, reusable experiment in vivisection. And now you torture yourself over and over again, just to feel that same intensity of sensation you once experienced on the racks of the Scientific Inquisition. Take me to Charles, and I'll let you survive as one of my soldier drones, Mr. Logan. That's my best offer. Otherwise, what's your black bug room like, James?
Don't work on me, sister. You're right. They did make me like an animal. I can just switch off and go to pure instinct, where your telepathic rage has trouble reaching.
And I, too. I made the mistake of trying to resist you with my rational mind before. Snarl all you like, you pathetic poser. You don't dare hurt this body I'm using.
That's so. See, if I have to kill Chuck to get at you, I will. That's the kind of crazy, fucked up son of a bitch I am. But truth is, we've handled much worse than you, and never lost a man. See how I just slowed you down by making you think about something, missus? You can't even see your own weaknesses because you don't know where to look. But I do.
Can we help?
Logan, she's controlling the students.
No shit, Sherlock.
I have no weaknesses, Mr. Logan. Human and mutant ideas about good and evil cannot be applied to me. Like the storm and the flame, like the rocks and sky, I simply am. I will humiliate and annihilate you all.
No, you will hurt no one. You will humiliate no one. I am Zorn. I can heal you. Henry, now.
My pleasure. Oh, I'm not just an animal. I'm not. Get out of my head. I'm.
Oh my God. I didn't mean it, Mr. Logan. I didn't mean it. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Logan, someone disconnected her mind control.
Stop it, all of you. What Blondie said. We've all got enough to worry about as it is, without attacking the teachers, too.
Jeannie!
She's coming. I can feel her crawling around the edges of my thoughts. Jean, I don't think I can keep her out. We have to self-destruct Cerebra now. No, Scott. Cerebra's our last chance. Charles's consciousness is much too strong for one mind to contain. But maybe I can use Cerebra to split him, and hope. and hope he survives the ordeal. Scott, I think it worked. Even my memories of what I've done have gone with him. Scott? I'm sorry, Jean. I'm going to let you down. I can't help it. I'm going to ruin everything.
Your husband is busy with his many, many inner demons, Jean. It's just us now. Give me Charles, my body.
I thought I'd be scared when I saw you again, but I'm not. There's only one of you in the whole world, and to tell you the truth, you don't stand a chance. You may be an expert on fear, isolation, loss, pain, and hatred, but you have no idea what friendship is. You don't understand the emotional mechanics of people who stick together and support one another. You just seem really vulnerable to me.
Shut up! I'll make you tear your friends to pieces! Where is Charles? All my brother ever does is hide from his guilt. I want him to see this. Cerebro will amplify my thoughts tenfold and allow direct access into the minds of every mutant on this planet. I'll turn your people upon one another. Mothers will cannibalize their children. Lovers will savage their darlings. Hello, all of you mutants out there. It's time to become extinct. Can you feel me inside your... Charles? Oh, yeah. What I just forgot was that I broke his consciousness into pieces and stored a little part of Charles in every single living mutant mind. We were just waiting for you to connect them all back up. No! White-hot claws tearing through my head! Don't!
You're not welcome in his body or this world, Cassandra. Not while I'm here to protect it.
Bodiless, blind, cast loose, empty, dark, hungry, thoughts,
Jean, my God, I'm back. The Mummadry is loose. We have to strike while she's fleshless.
Skin, bone, divine, grow, inside.
No, wait. I have your body right here, darling, and if you want it back, I'm willing to trade. Go on, you can check the DNA before you buy, but I assure you it's the living, breathing, real deal. I know we can't stop something like you, but surely we can still bargain. If you let my girls and me live, this body is all yours.
Emma, no! If she gets back into her own skin, she's practically invincible. You can't do this! Hold it, Hank. Just hold it. Flesh! True flesh!
You'd better do this before I change my mind.
You want to live. Understand and need to live, Emma. Your mind. All shiny reflection like prism. Scott, Emma just betrayed us to a genocidal maniac. Once a villain, always a villain. Will someone please act worried?
Calm down, Hank. Think about this.
We'll take back my flesh armor, divide, replicate, feed on this world, all mine now. Grow strong.
Yes, you just do that, why don't you?
What do you done?
Oh, drone, drone, drone. What have I done? Well, let's see. I rather think I've reduced you to the status of a pocket calculator, dear. I suggest you consider this your just desserts.
Not my mind. Not my precious.
Oops, I'm afraid so.
What am I doing?
Well, you're new here.
What am I? How come no think much good?
Don't worry, that's okay. This is a school. You're here to learn. So, we'll start at the very beginning, shall we? A is for atom.
B is for bomb.
Trapped in a synthetic brain, programmed to learn. All of you have my girls to thank for this 11th hour plot twist. The children were a revelation.
Wow. I'm sorry I said all that once a villain stuff, Emma. That was quite brilliant.
Jean, you okay? Tell me you're okay. Oh, Scott, what are we going to do?
My X-Men. God bless. God bless you all. I feel like a very, very long lie down. Wait! Don't try to get up, Professor. I have your chair right here. Thank you, Henry. But it seems I won't be needing my wheelchair anymore.